All right, our first stop is McDonald's because they have a monument to the great quarter pounder with cheese. We just arrived in Rapid City, South Dakota, and we are checking out Dinosaur Park. Pretty cool view from the top. We finally made it to Badlands National Park. We're going to start off with the Saddle Pass Trail. We have been on this hike for about 4 minutes. Your impression so far, Missy?
I'm already out of breath and chugging water.
First lookout point. Get an incredible view of the parking lot from here. We're gonna get started with the Notch Door Window Castle Trails. That sound was Missy dropping her mic. You're right there.
Yep.
Missy managed to find the most difficult way to get to where we are. How's the air up there, Missy?
Ooh, yep, nope. Ah!
I took my eyes off of her for a minute and she finds some way to get into trouble. All right, this is a prairie dog area. I think it's the Roberts Prairie something. So prairie dogs should be popping their heads up. You have to be careful to keep your distance from them because they carry the plague, the actual bubonic plague. So we're adventure travelers, what can I say? Well, we've made it to Mount Rushmore, and this is far cooler than I thought it was going to be.
There's the guy who made it.
So, Missy, I'm pretty sure that your favorite things in the world are fruit salad, me, and what's the third thing?
And bread.
Well, and the fourth thing?
And flags.
Flags. And we are on the Avenue of Flags. All the different state flags, and they even threw in some non-state, such as American Samoa. As cool as this is, at my very first balloon convention back in 2016, some of the balloon artists made balloon versions of this, and I think the balloon versions may have been more impressive. It's a close call, though. We made it to Custer State Park. This is Sylvan Lake up here, and we're going to go on the Sunday afternoon gulch hike, or some permutation of those words. There's actually a beach in South Dakota. I think this might be the peak, or at least the peak view. Okay, I think this is the best view we've had. Okay, this is pretty cool too. We're just wrapping up the hike, and actually this view is kind of cool too. Well, we couldn't come all the way to South Dakota without seeing the other national park here. It's our last full day, and we liked Custer State Park so much, we've come back. We're going to do the Black Elk Peak via Cathedral Spires Trail. Did I get all that, Missy?
That's good.
We think these are the Cathedral Spires. I'm told this looks like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. All right, I am calling it. This is the most epic thing we've done on this whole trip. This is the end of the Black Elk Canyon Trail. Okay, we'll squeeze in one more national monument park, state park, something or other. After this morning's hike, we decided to do a very peaceful, calm, short hike at Jewel Cave National Monument.
So what was your favorite part of the trip, David?
Well, I thought it was a great trip. I thought Badlands was really cool. We spent 2 days there, which was plenty. Really weird looking landscapes, really crazy pants stuff. Speaking of crazy pants, I thought the Crazy Horse memorial place was absolutely terrible. I don't recommend that you spend a single minute or a single dollar there. It was awful.
So I really liked climbing the Badlands. That was really cool. And I really liked hiking around the lake in Custer Park. And I was very moved by the story behind the Crazy Horse Monument.
The big surprise I thought was the Mount Rushmore. When we were driving to Mount Rushmore, there was a big mountain in the way. We couldn't see it yet, and then suddenly Missy kind of yelped, and I panicked. I thought, I heard this yelp. I thought, the oncoming traffic was suddenly swerving into my lane and going to have a head-on collision with me. And then I remembered that I'm not in South Florida, where that happens like every 10 minutes. I'm in South Dakota. And what was actually going on is that she yelped because she could see Mount Rushmore in the distance. And it's really cool looking. It's bigger than I expected. We were kind of going because you have to go when you're in South Dakota, but it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So we did something really smart. The first 3 nights, we had dessert at Culver's. The frozen custard there. Don't call it ice cream, it's custard. It was delicious. And then we were prepared the next day to go to Custard State Park.
Custer.
And it's Custer?
Custer.
Oh, okay. I ate all that ice cream for nothing?
Don't call it ice cream, it's custard.
Oh, okay. I thought Custer State Park was amazing. It was really well maintained. There was even like a flow chart that they handed you when you got into the park to decide which hike you wanted to do. The hikes, the trails were really maintained. They were even well marked, which we're not used to. And the hike we did today was just amazing. The Black Elk Peak. It was incredible. That was the best thing we did. South Dakota is really beautiful. I loved it here. And the people were super friendly. I think we met one unfriendly person the whole time. I once found a jerk in Utah, so anything's possible. But by and large, really nice people here.
So Badlands was pretty cool because we got to see prairie dogs, but every time you approach them, they would pop back into their little den.
I think they smelled you.
How do you know they didn't smell you?